I believe the government is not doing enough. This is because of things I've touched on before, where the government isn't giving enough funding in many areas, the government isn't giving the funding correctly, and the housing is overrun, or the shelters are overrun. There's just not enough shelters out there, and there's not enough regulations. So Lila touched on earlier that Maryland and one other state is pretty lenient on human trafficking, and I think Maryland's lenience on human trafficking is similar to abuse. So often abuse can't be criminally charged until something physical actually happens. So you can't just be scared, no matter how justified your reason for being scared, for people to be able to get help and safety. So oftentimes it takes getting to the point of violence to feel like you actually have a reason to be able to leave. Resources also aren't there enough to be able to take care of reported cases. So that just leads to even more unreported cases, because imagine if all the unreported cases were reported, there'd just be nothing for them either way. And the government views this as an economic burden rather than a humane necessity. The education system also needs to be reworked so that kids are taught how to deal with their emotions and manage their emotions and form healthier relationships. And they need to be taught ways out of unhealthy relationships and ways to find help when they found themselves in one or an abusive relationship.